Let me tell you something you probably don't want to hear. If you're not successful yet, it's your fault, not your parents, not your boss, not the economy, not your lack of connections, not the algorithm, not bad luck, not your past, yours. And before you click away, thinking this is just another hustle harder speech, stay with me. Because this isn't about blaming you to make you feel bad. It's about giving you back control. Most people secretly believe success is something that happens to other people, the talented ones, the lucky ones, the rich kids, the extroverts, the geniuses, the ones who figured it out. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Success is usually boring, predictable, repetitive, and available. So why don't you have it yet? Because you're choosing not to. You might not be choosing failure consciously, but you are choosing comfort over growth, distraction over discipline, excuses over ownership. Let's break it down. First, you don't actually want success as much as you think you do. You like the idea of it, the money, the freedom, the respect, the lifestyle, but you don't love the process that creates it. You don't love waking up early when no one is watching. You don't love doing the same skill over and over until you're better than average. You don't love saying no to fun so you can focus. You don't love looking stupid while learning something new. And success only comes from loving, or at least tolerating that process. Everybody wants the result. Almost nobody wants the repetition. Second, you're addicted to comfort. Comfort feels safe. It feels justified. It feels normal. Scrolling for just 10 minutes, watching another episode because you deserve a break, waiting until you feel motivated, saying you'll start Monday. Comfort whispers you have time. But comfort is expensive. It costs you your future. The people you admire aren't superhuman. They just built a higher tolerance for discomfort. They act when they don't feel ready. They move when they're tired. They show up when it's inconvenient. You don't lack talent. You lack discomfort tolerance. Third, you keep outsourcing responsibility. You blame your job for not paying enough, but you don't upgrade your skills. You blame your lack of network, but you don't reach out to anyone. You blame the market, but you don't study it. You blame your past, but you don't change your habits. Blame is seductive because it protects your ego. If it's not your fault, you don't have to change. But if it is your fault, now you have power. Ownership is heavy, but it's also freedom. When you say, it's my fault I'm here, you also say, it's within my power to leave. Fourth, you're inconsistent. You don't fail because you're incapable. You fail because you stop. You start the gym, then miss a week. You start the business, then lose momentum. You start learning a skill, then get distracted by something new. Consistency beats intensity every time. One focused hour every day for a year will change your life. 1 month of obsession followed by 6 months of nothing will not. Success doesn't respond to hype. It responds to repetition. Fifth, you're afraid, and you hide it well. You say you're still planning. You say you're researching. You say you're waiting for the right moment. But what you're really doing is avoiding the risk of failing publicly. You don't start because if you never try, you never have to face the possibility that you're not as good as you hoped. But here's the twist. Not trying guarantees mediocrity. Trying at least gives you a chance. Failure is normal. Letting it run your life is optional. Sixth, you overestimate what others have. You look at someone successful and assume they had advantages you didn't. Maybe they did, but they also had doubts, distractions, setbacks, rejections, embarrassing beginnings. You only see the polished version. You don't see the years of invisibility. Success rarely explodes. It compounds. One skill stacked on another, one connection leading to the next. One small win building confidence. If you judged your chapter 1 against someone else's chapter 20, of course you'd feel behind. But the real reason you're behind isn't them. It's that you're not fully committed. Seventh, you don't stay focused long enough. You jump from idea to idea. New business model, new productivity system, new niche, new goal. You're always starting, rarely finishing. Focus feels boring because it eliminates novelty. But mastery requires boredom. It requires going deeper instead of wider. The moment something gets hard, you pivot, and every pivot resets the clock. The most successful people aren't always the smartest. They're the ones who stayed with one thing long enough for it to work. Eighth, you're waiting for motivation. Motivation is unreliable. It's emotional. It comes and goes. Discipline is a decision. The people who win don't feel like it every day. They just do it anyway. If you only act when inspired, you'll live an average life. Create systems, create routines, remove decisions, make success automatic. You don't need more hype, you need fewer excuses. Ninth, you're not honest about your effort. If we tracked your actual focused hours for the last 30 days, truly focused, no distractions, would it justify the success you want? Most people want a top 1% life with top 50% effort. You can't cheat input. If your results don't match your expectations, either adjust your expectations or raise your standards. 10th, you confuse motion with progress. Planning is not progress. Consuming content is not progress. Talking about your goals is not progress. Progress is uncomfortable, measurable output. Published work, sales calls made, workouts completed, skills practiced. You feel productive because you're busy, but busy and effective are not the same. Now here's the part that matters most. If it's your fault, that's good news, because it means you're not stuck. You don't need a new background, you need new habits. You don't need permission, you need commitment. You don't need more time, you need better priorities. Right now, someone with less talent than you is winning because they decided to stop negotiating with themselves. They stopped saying tomorrow. They stopped saying when I feel ready. They stopped saying it's not fair. And they started saying it's on me. That mindset shift changes everything. When you fully accept that your current position is a result of your repeated choices, something powerful happens. You stop waiting. You start building. You stop comparing. You start improving. You stop explaining. You start executing. No one is coming to save you. And that's not depressing. It's empowering. You are the project. Your habits are the blueprint. Your daily actions are the construction crew. If you want a different life, build it slowly, repetitively, quietly. You don't need to announce it. You don't need validation. You don't need applause. You need to show up tomorrow and do the work again, and the next day, and the next, for months, for years. Until one day, people call you lucky. So if you're still not successful, don't get angry at the world. Get honest with yourself. Where are you avoiding discomfort? Where are you inconsistent? Where are you blaming instead of owning? Where are you quitting too early? Answer those questions truthfully, and then change one thing. Not everything. One thing. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Cut one distraction. Practice one skill daily. Reach out to one person. Ship one piece of work. Small actions, repeated relentlessly, become unstoppable momentum. And the moment you stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances and start seeing yourself as the architect of your life, that's the moment everything shifts. It's your fault you're not successful yet, and that's exactly why you can be. If this helped you, consider subscribing.